Okay, well, we are up here. This is Cutthroat Lake, and stunningly beautiful. The watercolor is awesome. It's like crystal clear with a hint of emerald green, and we're surrounded by mountains. Actually, the biggest mountains are up here behind the camera, but unfortunately the sun's kind of sitting right back here too, so it's gonna be kind of tricky to get shots of that. And honestly, like, there's so much mud, and the lake is still really high just from all the meltwater. It's gonna be tricky finding a good spot to take a photo from. I might try to work myself over there towards some rocks so that I can get on top of the rocks and look down to the water and at least get some mountain reflections with that background. I think the best photos are gonna be looking this way. Unfortunately, the best mountains are over here behind me, but like I said, we are now well into just daylight, and again, for the third day in a row, bluebird skies, which made camping last night really nice, and it's made our hiking and everything really great, but kind of meh for landscape photography, unfortunately. So, still gonna find a shot, still gonna see what I can locate and see and photograph, but yeah, this was mostly just to get out one more time before we have to leave. And honestly, if I don't find a shot that I'm happy with, it is what it is. I'm gonna poke around a bit back this way, I think, and see what kind of shots I can find. Okay, I have come around the lake shore, found this nice little boulder that's giving me a good look with the lake below me and some mountains back there. So I think I'm going to try to shoot. It was a little bit of an adventurous climb up, and I actually kind of cut my finger pretty good, so it's alright. It's all part of the sacrifice for the shot, right? But yeah, I'm going to just kind of get a shot, play around with my long lens a little bit, and then probably get backed up because we do still have to drive all the way back to Seattle today. Try to get a shot here. This is going to be a perfect chance for me to use the polarizer, I think, and try to get some reflections in the water, because the water's damn near crystal clear and there's hardly any wind. And unless I'm mistaken, the little ripples I'm seeing on the water actually looks like it's fish coming to the surface. So that's kind of cool. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna get looking for a shot. It's gonna be kind of tricky just because it's bright daylight, so I pretty much have to use this is my widest lens I can use a polarizer on. Getting a framing and a composition that I'm happy with is kind of proven difficult. I'll find something, I'll get something. I like the shot I've got lined up here. It just feels a little too weighted to the left because the mountains really get big that way, and then they kind of just go down to a flat ridge over to the right. But I think I'm going to be able to balance it with this big rock that's out in the water. I just kind of need to dial it. I'm going to try a few without the polarizer too, I think, actually. Yeah, there's a little fish down there in the water. Or was I? Yeah, I might try a few without the polarizer, just because I think I actually want the reflection in the water. I'll take one of each and see which one I like better. I love this composition, actually. I really do. Unfortunately, it's just straight daylight, so there's not a lot of interest from the light. All the interest is just from the landscape, which is okay. I mean, we're in the mountains, so it is an interesting landscape. I like the horizontal too. lens. Put the long lens on the video camera and just get some video shots with the long lens, because it is really beautiful mountains we're in, and I love using the long lens in the mountains. I may also throw the long lens on here actually to start, and just see if I can pick anything out and get some shots that way. And I'll probably work back over toward Allison and see if it's even feasible. It looks even more marshy and swampy toward the other side of the lake, so I don't know about that. We'll see. Alright, I have pretty much finished shooting everything I think I'm going to shoot up here. Beautiful landscapes. I mean, absolutely stunning mountains, and being able to be our third straight day of being in mountains like this is really a treat, and we were both excited just to have that opportunity, just to continuously be in the mountains, sleeping in the fresh air, taking in the sights and the sounds, and putting in the effort with our legs and our bodies and our backs and all of that. Very rewarding. Feels really good. Kind of bittersweet that we're at the end of it now. I think we both wish we could figure out ways to do this longer, and I think we will. It'll come. We'll be doing this. We'll be doing longer trips in the future, but for now this is what we can manage. Shot a lot of awesome shots, a lot of really good sunset shots, a good sunrise time lapse, and then just a bunch of nice shots of the mountains that I'm very excited to get on a computer and edit up. So yeah, with that, we're gonna say goodbye to Cutthroat Peak. I've actually, fun fact, photographed this peak from a few years ago, but from the other side of the mountain and then the other side of the valley, looking at the mountain this way, and got a really cool time lapse of that. So it's kind of cool to see that same mountain now from the other side with a nice peaceful little lake. And I won't lie, it's hard for me not to want to build a cabin right here and just have this be home. But unfortunately we can't do that. It's been a fun, challenging 3 days of hiking, but totally worth it, totally rewarding, and I don't think either of us could be happier.
I'm great.
Anything you want to add?
You said it all.
Perfect. All right, well, let's get this party on the road.
Skedaddle.